we're here in the council chamber on Tuesday the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. And I've already been accused by all the other members about why did you pick this day for the meeting, but it wasn't me that picked it, it was the process. So here we are, and tonight is an important night for us because we're going to set our budget for 23-24. I'm very proud of this budget because it was 347 million, a net budget. We put extra money into social care, extra money into children's services. We're coming in below the 5%. We're coming in at just under 4% council tax increase. I would have preferred it to have been lower, but we're making progress on trying to move ourselves away from the dependency on council tax in Dorset. And we cut no services. That's the other big thing, because we can have a disquiet about council tax, but the thing that disappears forever is when you cut a service. And I've always maintained that I wasn't elected to cut services, so that's why I've had a really strong ethos about the need for this council to be efficient, to get the benefits of LGR and give it back to the people. As a council, we've given out significant amounts of money to help with the cost of living crisis. However, in my rounds, I visit many places during the course of the year, and I went to a particular young people's place towards the end of last year. And I was told that young mums can come in and use the food bank, but they haven't got the money then for their prepaid meter to be able to cook it. And I just thought, you know what, we can do something there. Because it's vouchers, we give vouchers so people can get the top-ups. And it just seemed to me it was a good link between the food bank, which people need to use, and opportunity to be able to cook it. So I pushed for that, and as a result of that, I had conversations with officers in the early part of January, and we have a report coming to 28th of February Cabinet. And what I'm going to do tonight at full council during my leaders' bulletin is make members aware that that's coming. It's in the forward plan, but I wanted to explain that we're going to use £2 million of our unallocated reserves to help the people that need our support in the communities of Dorset. I wanted just to touch on the issue about levelling up funding. Bearing in mind last year we were disappointed not to get, in the first tranche we didn't get levelling up. We put a bid in, we didn't get it. And rather than complain, we looked at why we didn't get it, what we could do to make our bid better, more relevant, bearing in mind that the bid is for Weymouth, which is one of the most deprived areas in the country, even though in the whole of Dorset isn't deprived. But if you take it down to another level, clearly there had to be funding to go in there to try and regenerate around the docks and that sort of thing, around the harbour. And as a result of that, and support from the local MP, we put a new bid in. We've been successful, 19.5 million. We're going to put 3.5 million of our own money in. And what we're doing, we're enabling commerce and industry to develop around the harbour to get a better outcome for the Weymouth people.